Hello, hello, Leo. Welcome to your June 2020 overview reading. This is good for you if you're a sun, moon, or rising Leo. And before we get started, take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you. Also, check out my Instagram at Onyx Healing, and you can also go to my website if you would like to work with me or check out all of the other stuff I have to offer. And just a heads up, this month's reading is going to be smaller. I'm conserving my energy on these. I have a lot of stuff going on, so I needed to pull back a little bit, but we will be back to normal next month. So I'm going to lay this out, then we will get started. Okay, let's start with your oracle cards. So first thing, Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so Raphael is really great for emotional healing as well as physical healing. So those of you who are looking to make some adjustments there this month, this is the time to implement new habits, new boundaries. You know, maybe there's a practitioner that you're needing to work with on a physical, spiritual, emotional level. It might be a good time to really get clear on what you're needing and then manifest the right practitioner to work with. So there's a lot of that coming off of here. But also, it's like the work that you're doing this month is really important for your healing. Let's see what else we have going on. Work for love. This is kind of reminding me, like, make it pleasurable. Really, like, how can you do that as much as humanly possible given your particular set of circumstances? So get curious with this. And then we have openness. Relax your striving and invite gentle curiosity. Be willing to see a new perspective. Don't overplan. Leave room for the magic to breathe. Yes, to the not over planning. And I'm also, the interesting thing for those of you who are really focused on manifesting, the striving, the chasing, the hunting might be pushing certain things away. It can act like a repellent, so be careful with that. Now let's look at the central energy for you this month. We have the 10 of Swords, release, shedding the skin, right? This has to do with the healing that you're doing. So it's only about removing the elements that are not serving you. So I know that people are like scared of the 10 of Swords. I personally am not, just because the majority of this is going to be conscious. It's things that you're already aware of, that you already know have to go, that aren't working, that aren't effective, that really are not serving you or for the highest good. And being able to move beyond that and just shift that out is going to be really therapeutic for you. Now what you have shifting out, yep, 3 of Swords. See, oh man, I love this card so much. But this is a nice combination because it's the hurt and the pain and the fear and the agony that can kind of get flared up with the 3 of Swords. This is something you've already addressed. That's why I'm saying I don't actually think that the 10 of Swords is scary. Like, I don't think it's anything like anticipating doom and gloom or anything of the sort. It's quite the opposite. It's the final purge is what's happening in June. So the frustration and the achiness of the 3 of Swords is something that has already been seen. You've already looked that dead in the face. You know what this is already. It's already run its course, and this is just the final shedding of the skin. The oncoming energy is the 6 of Coins, reciprocation, getting what you give. This is like finally there's payoff in the sense that the efforts that you've given are working. Like, it's working. Whatever seeds you've planted, they're growing. Whatever relationships you've been navigating or setting boundaries around, it's like those are starting to really be implemented and work for you. So this is all the stuff that has been holding you back or getting in your way or blocking you from the full potential of what you can step into. That's what's on the table. That's the oncoming energy. Is finally like the scales are balanced. The other word that's coming up here is delivery. That's kind of what's bridging the gap here, is like this month is kind of a season where there are certain things that you've probably been holding on to really tightly because they have been working or they have been effective in some capacity, even if they're dysfunctional. But in order to level up or get to the next place or actually call in that thing you're wanting, there's a need to let go of the old coping mechanisms, the strategies, the frustrations or perceived blocks, because they're always perceived blocks. This is where that is melting away. And then the true balance, equilibrium, is what you have oncoming. What you need to know about the month of June is the Six of Wands. This is victory, triumph. Yes, yes, yes. It's a big fat yes card. So again, good things looking forward. The fact that it's like you're getting what you give, that's the oncoming energy, is like you're getting what you embody. You're finally receiving payoff from efforting and working in whatever capacity, wherever your attention has been. And then this is a yes, yes, yes card. I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands to get a little bit more context on this, but there's a major focus on your attention really being drawn to things going your way, right? Like if only miracles and what you create were occurring at all times, if that was the only thing, that was the only direction that things could go, that was the only possible reality, that was the only option, that's what this is having you put your attention and focus on. And then Five of Knives. Yep. So in order for this to work for you, this process has to happen, because the Five of Knives is, oh, I'm no longer giving that energy. So if you're giving things energy, like let's talk about manifestation for a second. One of the issues that I see people have a lot is they are so focused on blocks. It's like they're talking about, I'm blocked, I'm blocked, I'm blocked, I'm blocked. There's problem, 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 problem. And that's all they care about, is this obsession with blocks and obstacles and things not happening. And it's an obsession and a fixation. And it's like, well, that is the issue. That is the issue. If you give that so much energy, you're creating it, because the present moment is what expands across all time. And so if you go into it with problem, 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 then that is what will compound. So you need to address the things that you are perceiving as block, 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 that because it's not working. That is not working. So you need to find a new strategy. You need to shelf all of the things that you're perceiving as problems and instead focus on your victories. Focus on embodying the things that you really do desire, and that's the path forward. Not an obsession with how can I unblock myself, because even then that's a fixation on what isn't working, and that is what's compounding if you're not careful. That's what I'm seeing move out. And then I'm not going to do a 3-card pick, but I am going to pull a card. So you can ask a question, you can ask about something specific if you'd like, you can ask for guidance, whatever you're needing. Two of Cups. This is like a union, connection. For some of you, this might be, if you're focusing on relationships, then this can be, highlighting either addressing relationships, healing in relationships, getting into relationships, right? All of that matters. And for others of you, this might be union with yourself, committing to yourself, committing to your desires, whatever your North Star may be. And this is also like remembering your source, remembering your creative potential, your creative power, and holding that in your body. Like you are the creator. This isn't something where you're just getting dragged through life. No. You're not being dragged through life. You're an active participant in your life. And that's what this is reminding you of as well. It's like, really be the active participant in living and breathing in the vehicle, the physical body that you have. That's where the attention wants to be, on what you are creatively inspiring in the 3D. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I really appreciate your being here. And just so you know, I do have a tarot class that will be launching soon. So if you would like an update on that, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. The link is in the description box below. And you get a free Dealing with Family meditation when you sign up, along with weekly readings from me. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one or find out more ways to work with me, make sure that you head over to onyxhealing.com. Check me out on Instagram at onyxhealing. And if you would like to know which decks I used in this month's reading, make sure that you check out the description box as well. They are all listed out for you. And make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up and a comment if anything resonates. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.